Hey, what's up YouTube? Alex here, and I am a little over 6 months on T now, which is crazy. I'm also 6 months post-op, and my transition is just going really well. I recently turned 30, actually a week ago today was my birthday, and it's funny because I'm read as 15 or 16 years old when I actually am 30 years old. And the main difference with that is I'm not really given the benefit of knowing how I feel. That's something that I know I've done to young people, just discounted that he or she could possibly be in love because they were 16 years old, like they don't know what love is, you know? And so now being on the receiving end of that makes me a lot more aware of my ageist assumptions for the young adults in my life. But yeah, it's, you know, and it also works in my favor too, though, being perceived as really young, because I do have some accomplishments under my belt, and I can say that I'm a college graduate, that I've lived overseas, that I've had my own business. And when people perceive me to being 20 and having accomplished all that, when in actuality it took me 30 years old to accomplish my whole resume, you know, like I said, it's kind of a catch-22. It works in my favor and it works against me. So it's different though. It's just a different universe being aged at 15 years old. My friend didn't believe me that I was being aged at 15. Then we went down to Santa Fe to celebrate my birthday, and then consistently people were, she would ask someone, "How old do you think he is?" And then they'd say, and she was like, "Holy cow, dude, people really do think you're 16 years old." So we went to Santa Fe, which was a fun time. It's a really cool art scene. It's the third largest art scene in the world after New York and Paris. So that was something. It was pretty inspiring to see how people are making a living as professional artisans. It was inspiring. And it's just a cool city. I'd never been before, and neither had my friend, and I love her company, so it was fabulous. On my birthday, we drove up to Taos at like 4 a.m. It was super early. Our alarms went off at 3:45, which we were both like, this is way too early to wake up on vacation. But the reason why we had to wake up so early is we did a sunrise hot air balloon ride over the Rio Grande. It was pretty epic, honestly. Like, at a certain point, the pilot, like, he would dip in and out of the gorge, the Rio Grande gorge, but at a certain point he landed the basket in the river, and we just floated down the river. It was really cool. So it was a blast. I had a great time, and it was good to kind of get out of town. I've been on a medical leave for about a month now. I just went back to work, and I've been having some pretty intense issues with my uterus. I actually had an internal strep infection. So I didn't have strep throat, I had strep uterus, I don't know, that turned into pneumonia. So my OBGYN is pushing a hysterectomy. She really wanted one this June, but I'm moving in July, and you can't lift anything after hysterectomy, so hopefully I can hold out until July, because the cramps I'm experiencing are just so intense, and I wasn't on my period. I haven't had my period since 1 month on T, but I started my period up again, and it's super uncomfortable and just painful, and then I'm having some painful orgasms as well, so yeah. Every reason, there's a lot of reasons why I need to just get a hysterectomy, and I was really reluctant because my top surgery was a rough recovery, and then I was inside because it was winter, and kind of went through my own depression funk that I hit with winter time. But I think that if I was to plan this out a little bit better and have the hysterectomy in September or in July, where I'd be recovered completely by September, I think that'd be better for my emotional recovery as well. So yeah, just kind of a few things going on here, and thought I would also show you my surgery, my chest at this point. I am 6 months post-op with Dr. Corey Agarwal from the U. So yeah, I'm getting I have a little bit of dog ear here, kind of see, and then some tissue right here. But you know what? I mean, I love it. It was so nice to be able to go back to the hotel in New Mexico and just take off my shirt. And the scars are they're not quite as angry as they've been. So it's nice with the summer upon us, this heat. Oh my gosh, Utah is hot right now. It's nice not having to worry about boobs and binding, so I'm sorry if that's your reality. I hope that you can get your surgery soon. Anyway, just thought I'd check in with you guys, let you know, yeah, had a big birthday, 6 months on T, feeling pretty good. Okay guys, hope you're well.